Hello, my friends. It's your friend Kevin here with today's Divine Daily Blast. Thank you for joining me. Thank you to all of you who support the channel with your likes, your subscriptions, your donations. It all helps. Before we get to the numbers and the cards and the moons and all this, I found a pair of old glasses, these, which I love. They're designed by a company called Diesel. They usually makes clothing, but they got into, frames, as did Tom Ford and others. I don't know, do you like these or do you like these? I've got so used to having these on where I see more of my face and less framing of the eyes than these heavier frames. But I'm going to keep these on for now. I got used to seeing myself with this for years, so it was odd to change over to the clearer ones. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent. Let's get to today's cards. Here we go. We're in an angel numerology number 10, reduces to a 1. Now, the 0 part of the angel numerology is a bit like the dark moon. It is the revelation where something is about to start. Something's about to kick off. We haven't quite got there. What's interesting about the 10-1 number today is that the moon is moving into Leo and it sextiles Uranus. That also means unexpected opportunities could pop up. The idea with this moon cycle and Uranus's influence is to stay flexible and open to new opportunities. Make sure, doubly important, that you believe in yourself. Now, in a couple of days, Uranus moves into into Gemini, which is ruled by Mercury. Now, Uranus can be the planet of upsets, confusion, sudden impact, and for the longest time it's been sitting in steady Taurus. Now it's moving into Gemini. So we have that communication, Mercury, like, ooh, things could turn quickly and suddenly. Things get revealed, things get said, communication gets revealed. Gets really shines a light on lots of things. I can get more into that, but I'm not an astrologer at all. I just find it, like most people, more fascinating than the daily horoscope that you read in the newspaper. It's like you can't do anything. The planets are moving and there's energy that goes with it, which then leads me to a deeper dive into everything is a vibrational energy. And as a human, which is a spirit taking on a physical experience or experiment, if you will, we go with the tide of these energetic cycles. Moving on. We did the moon, got that. We did the 10-1. One energy is about ambition. One energy is about, I got a plan. Now I need to go find my people to help me do it. That's what one energy reduces to. On a mission, on a plan. Let's go. We have a message from Archangel Gabriel. When you need to breathe energy into your goals and dreams, call upon me, the Archangel of creativity and motivation. Could not make this up. I just shuffled, pulled the card, and here you go. I am a fountain of infinite creativity. My imagination knows no limits. That, my friends, is most definitely a 10-1 energetic affirmation from the angel realm. My isms today: shoot for the stars to get over the hill. Why would you not? Why would you not aim high? Even if you miss, aim. Set your goals higher, more expansive, more glorious than you have before. The world is not broken. I am perfectly lined up. You can add to that one, everything today works out perfectly for me. Everything in my life is working out just fine. There is nothing I need to do. I just need to roll along and coast. It is our mind and our thoughts that create the feelings that lead us down that rabbit hole of radical thinking. I am in deliberate creation mode. Deliberate creation mode. Anything and everything we do should be deliberate. Give it a go. Just give it a go. Kuan Yin is with us all week, or has been. She's known as a bodhisattva, which is another word for an angel. Angelic beings filled with light, here to remind us to take enlightened action in all that we do. To let go of the strings that attach us to the past. To forgive anything and everything that holds us back. Basically, in a nutshell. She's sort of like the Eastern version of Mother Mary. Just here to nurture everybody, nurture their spirit, nurture their soul, nurture the light that's within. That's what she's here to do. And the guardian angels are letting us know we're not on our own. Their activation message, I welcome in all levels of support from heaven and earth. You know, sometimes things happen. We're not expecting them to happen. Get into the mode of expecting good things to happen no matter what. Good things happen for me no matter what. My life is vibrating at a rapid pace no matter what. I am in the flow of energetic greatness no matter what. These are kind of things you keep repeating, particularly when you don't feel them. When you're in those depths of despair, you know, that's where most people find their faith. When they're not feeling it. When they're in a place that's not quite healthy, that's when they go inward, they find their faith and they get that confidence. Keep it going. Louise Hay's affirmation today, I am willing to learn. The more I learn, the more I grow. Interesting that there should be a peacock on a tree. Peacocks are kind of those symbols of pride. They can also be the symbols of ego. Can also be the symbol of, oh, look at me, I'm just unbelievable. But anytime you see a peacock, they are just majestic looking, incredible, like whoa. When their feathers go up, pay attention. That's usually when they're the most excitable, showing off, like look at me. I got it all happening. Our tarot card for the day is the Three of Wands. Now, most of these minor arcana suits also follow a journey, as does the major arcana. The major arcana of a tarot deck are these major events, major people, turning points. The minor are the more subtleties. And the Three of Wands is no exception. It looks at saying, well, the Ace gave you a spark of inspiration. I got an idea, which is going to put a plan into place. And the Two of Wands basically follows suit by saying, I've got things together. I'm ready to go. And the Three of Wands is like waiting for the ship to come in. I've sent out my message. I've sent out my flyers. I've sent out my intentions. I put forth the effort. I put plans in place. Now I'm waiting for things to start working, start happening. So astrologically speaking, this card represents the sun in the sign of Aries, taking charge of a situation by taking direct action in whatever it is you're looking to do. We might think of this as being the venture being conceived with the A's clarified in the 2, and now in the 3, the initial steps have been taken. You've taken the initial steps. There's a lot of action going on in this card, but we also see someone sitting steadfastly on a rock, even with waves crashing. So, in general, the general trajectory of your energy is pointing in the right direction. You're sort of on solid ground. And I love how the Uranus energy with the Leo moon says anything is possible and to be open. But above all, don't let any of these minor or even major changes upset the apple cart. Just keep your eyes on the prize. And keep your assumptions open. Be open to anything and everything. Fairies, Gertrude, Beatrice. They are, Gertrude is climbing a tree. She's way up there. Beatrice, not so much. Sitting down reading a book. Okay. Enthusiasm. I would say this is very good for 10-1 and not the first time this card has shown up. I like this. I like this energy of enthusiasm because it's basically saying if you're going to do anything, you may as well be enthusiastic about it. You may as well be excited about it. You know, there's always those energies where people get excited and enthusiastic about something, and some people go along with it. Other people are like, who do they think they are? You don't want to pay attention to those people. I'm usually the one, typically, I can fall down off of who do they think they are. Get over yourself. However, recently I have been pouring myself into podcasts and a little bit of reality, but not the typical he said, she said, blame game thing. I'm really not a fan of that. I'm certainly not a fan of elimination competitions where every week somebody has to go home. I always feel so bad for those kind of shows. It always makes me feel like that person put their heart and soul into everything they did, and it wasn't, quote, good enough. Yeah, that doesn't make me feel good at the end of it. So then I realized I don't like watching those shows. I do like watching people who aspire the excitement of something that's about to happen and they're part of it. That lights me up. They're part of something big. And that leads me to tell you, everybody watching this, we are part of something huge, something big, something extraordinarily, oh my goodness, I had no idea. And just think about the little pie of time. I see like years now, I'm beginning to see like pies. You know, there's a slice of it. And we've quickly gone from Christmas, whoop, through Easter. And now we're looking at not so far off the midsummer. Really? Yes, really. It's quite astonishing. That pie of time is rolling along. Get in the flow of it. Get in the froth of it. Get in the energy of it. And until tomorrow, lots of love. Bye for now.